We're going to walk through how to upload market lamb and market goat validation information for your county or chapter on the validation website. So you'll begin by logging into the validation website with your credentials for login. This is the same for steers, heifers, lambs, and goats, also the same as your Houston access code. So once you've logged in, you will see the main menu for your county or chapter page. From here, you will select sheep and goat validation. Once in sheep and goat validation, you will begin by adding or editing current exhibitors. And so if you click the drop-down list, you'll see a whole list of exhibitors in this roster. And this is because this is compiled from steers, heifers, and the sheep and goat exhibitors. So if you have an exhibitor who's previously shown livestock that has been entered in the system, they will already appear in this list. However, it is important that you still edit and review each exhibitor year after year just to make sure that their information is still correct and that you still have a valid email address in the system for this. This is very important because this email address is what we use to correspond from the system, just letting the family know that their project has been submitted and then validated and approved at the state level. So very important there. So once you've kind of reviewed some exhibitors from previous seasons, you can click Save. However, if you need to add a new exhibitor, you would click Add New Exhibitor, the first selection from that drop-down list, and proceed by entering information from the validation form that you'll have from physical validation. So once you've uploaded the name and last name as well as an email, you'll click Save, and we will add it to the roster by clicking Add New Family. And then if you go into here under Family, select from this drop-down list and choose the one that we just put in. Here you'll Add New Exhibitor, and it should appear over here on the left-hand side. You will see this new exhibitor, and now we can proceed with adding projects for either lambs or goats for the exhibitor you just put in. To do that, you must first highlight the exhibitor or the family blue so that it knows which family or exhibitor you're adding a project for. So once you've highlighted that on the left side of the screen, you will then select which species you're going to be doing. So if you're going to be adding a market goat, which we'll do first, you will select that, and then click Add New Project for this family. From here, you'll begin just adding the data that's required. So animal name and description is just to help, for us to be able to identify the animal. Nothing too specific here. If the animal does have a name, you could, of course, put that. Otherwise, it could just be any type of identification for that animal. And then something new for the system is a drop-down list for the tags. And so this drop-down list is just the tags you have assigned for your county. So you will see this list of tags. If this one is 865, you'll go ahead and select that one. And then you do have to put the tattoo in for the animal. From here, you can save the project, and when we do that, you'll see over here on the left-hand side under the exhibitor you put it in for, you can see that project. However, it is red and unsubmitted, which means that you can see it on your page, and you can make any edits as necessary if you, messed up something. So if you edit from there, then in order for our side to see it, you must click Submit Project. After clicking Submit, you will see in the roster that animal is now marked green and says Submitted. And so at this point, you are basically good to go on your side, and now we can see at the state level to go ahead and approve or validate that animal. So at this point, this project is complete, and we will move on to adding an exhibitor for a different family. So I'm going to go to this family here, the Cook-Verfith family, and I'm going to choose that one for a number of reasons. Number one, to show you how to add projects for families that are already existing in your roster. And number two, to point out that this is what a family will look at like if they are step siblings or siblings with different last names. So you can see that on this one we have two exhibitors with the last name of Cook, one with the last name of Verfith, and so it indicates on the roster that the family is now called Cook-Verfith family. So to begin adding the project for this family, you will highlight the family blue on the left side, go to animal, and this time we're going to do a market lamb. From here, we'll click add new project for this family and start filling in the information from here. So again, just add the information you have for the name or description. Choose another tag. You will notice that the tag number we used previously is now removed from the list, and now we only have the remaining tags that our county was issued. So we will select one. Again, put the tattoo. And then an addition for market lambs is selecting the breed. So it's important to note that this breed is just kind of, again, another identification. So of course this isn't the classification of the animal that will be done at the time of show. This is just to give us an idea of the breed or the breed you'd like to indicate. So from here we'll click submit project. And you will see that this market lamb project is now green and submitted, which indicates that it is complete on your end and now at the state level for